Now, if you're looking for a free video editor for your PC, your laptop, your MacBook, any of the things you have that also doesn't have watermark, you are the right place. Come here, because I'm about to show you one that is free, easy to use, and has no watermark. So if you're interested, make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, because I'm about to give you something that you'll find really useful. And this app is called Videoproc Vlogger. It's free to download anywhere. I have a link to download it in my description box, and I'm going to teach you how to use it right now. So let's get into it. So when you get into Videoproc Vlogger, this is what you're going to see, and these are my previous edited files. And to open a new file, you can click here to open an existing project, or you can click here to open a new project. But before you do that, I would advise you to first edit the name of the video you want to edit. This is a video prop tutorial, and here you can change the aspect ratio. If you're making Instagram reels or TikTok or YouTube shorts, you can choose the ratio 9:16, and you can also choose this ones that have 4K, 2K videos. Choose whichever one you want, but I prefer to choose this one. And you can also choose your preferred frame rate per second, but 30 frames per second is the average, and it's good. So that's enough for me. So after doing that, I'm just going to click on new projects, and now we have a fresh blank thing going on. And now we have to add the materials we are going to use to edit the video. I like putting my materials in a folder, and to get your materials, that's the video, the picture, the music, and the sound you're going to use, you have to click on this plus button here. So I'm going to click on it now. So these are all the things I would need for this video I'm about to edit. So I'm just going to select them. I hope I select everything. Yep. And open. Yeah, and you'll see everything here. And the good thing is it helps you separate your materials. So these are all the videos I imported, and these are the music or the audio that I also imported. Now the next step is to select the clips to the video track. This timeline here is where you would add the materials you're going to edit. So I've added one. Let me add the second one. And you can also extend it so that you can see more frames. This part under here is where you see the audio of the video. Now this is a hack I use. If this line here is flat, it simply means I said nothing there, and if the line is going this way, it means I said something. So all this place that is flat, I usually just click on it, split. This is where you split, and then go further, split. So wherever this red line is, that is where changes will be made. So if you want to split any place, make sure the red line is on that place. So now I've splitted two parts, and I click on it and delete. So that's basically how you remove unwanted part of your video. That's the first step of editing. Always make sure you're removing the parts you don't need. So for example, in this part, let me reduce the volume so that you can only hear me, because I'm about to play. Click on the video panel and then reduce the volume. If you scroll down, you would see where it would give you the option to reduce the volume. So under volume here, I'll just reduce it to 0. Good. So unfortunately, if you reduce the volume, you would no longer see the lines, but it doesn't matter, because I'm only reducing the volume because I want you to only hear my voice instead of hearing two voices from the video and from me, because I want it to be clear enough. Since the first part of editing is to split and delete unwanted parts of your videos, I'm going to delete the beginning of the video, because at the beginning, usually I'm not saying anything. I'm just looking at how I look in the camera. And here I started to talk, as you can see. This play button here, if you click on this play button here, you would always go back to the beginning to play your videos. And trust me, you don't want that, because let's say you're at the end and you click on the play button, then you go back to the beginning. And yeah, that's such a waste of time. So it's better to click on this play button. This play button here plays clips after this red line. So wherever this red line is, if the red line is here and you click play, it's going to continue playing from where the red line stopped. So that's by the way. Now, saying that I didn't say anything all through this place, I want to delete that part. So how do we do that? We're just going to simply click on the clip, then play until we get to the point where I start talking. Yep. So Yeah. So that's the part where I started talking, and I'm going to click on split because I want to split, I want to delete the rest of the parts here where I wasn't saying anything because it's not useful to the video. And now I'm going to click on it and delete it. So that's one way to remove unwanted part of the video. If it's in between the video, you have to split from beginning to the end. So if it starts from here, you click on the clip, split it, then go to the end, split it, and now you can delete that part of the video. Another way you can remove unwanted parts is to trim. So you can just simply click on the video and drag this thing here like this, and you've trimmed that part. That's the fastest way, but it's not really as precise, especially if you're just starting. It's better to use the split and delete method because then you'll be sure that the part you're removing is exactly what you want to be removed. So that's it for removing the unwanted part of your videos. So you are going to have to do it for the rest of your videos. You watch through the videos, and any part you don't want, you split it and delete it. I want to drag more videos into this plane because yeah, so at the end of my video, I want this part to show. Let me play it. Just this. Do you see? But I don't like how the beginning is, so I'm going to just trim a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, so now it appears faster. I can also trim more because let me trim more. Yeah. Next thing I want to teach you is how to put a video on top another video. So if I want to put, let's say, this video, I'm just going to drag it to this overlay track. With this overlay track, you can put a picture or a video on top the video you're editing, and you can also adjust the size and then move it to whichever part you want in your video. So let's say I want to do it here. Maybe I'm showing you a tutorial. This is how it's going to look. So now, as you can see at the end, in the end screen where it's saying thanks for watching, this video is not supposed to show. I don't want it there. So I'm just going to click here because this is where the end screen starts from. And I'm just, so as you can see in the end screen here, let me draw this line. So as you can see at the end screen here, this video is here and it's not supposed to be here. The video is supposed to end after I stop talking. So I'm just going to put the red line in between and then click on this overlaid clip, click on the split button, and now the clip has been splitted. Then I'm going to click on this clip here I don't want and then click on delete, and that's how you remove it. So now it's not going to show after I'm done talking. Let's see. Exactly. So this is how I want it to be. So next thing I want to teach you how to do is transition. How to add transition. So you can add transition by clicking here, and there are different types of transition. Usually you add transition in between two clips. So transition helps to introduce let me trim this because I think it's still showing a little bit. Transition helps to introduce the next clip. So let me show you how to do that. Now we can just simply select our preferred transition here. I like this clock wipe. So let's see how it works. Let's drag it in between and let's see how it's going to work. Okay, I think it's going to be too slow. So here I'm going to reduce the duration. And click on apply. So now we're going to play and see how it looks like. Do you see that transition? It went round. Exactly. So that's what transition is used for. Let's go back and choose a different transition because I want you to see exactly how you can use transition. Let's use this swap. Let's drag it. you have to drag it in between two clips because that's where transitions applied, in between two clips. And here you can edit the duration. I like it to be faster because if it's slow then people get bored with the video. So when you're done with editing, you click on apply. Oh, I think this one is too small. Apply. Always click on apply to apply whatever change you want. So let's see how it looks like now. Oh, okay, that's a good transition, but it's not good for this one. I prefer the clockwise, but basically that's how to add transition. Let's go back. So the next thing I'm going to teach you how to do is to add text. And with to add text, you can, let's go to the beginning of the video. Yeah, pause. To add text, you can select any of these templates they have here. So if you select this one, you can add it as an overlay. But if you select this ones down here, the titles, it's not going to go to the overlay, it's going to go to the subtitle track. So it depends on what you want. Now let me delete this one because it's unnecessary, and let me use this one. So this is the end. We don't need it. I'm going to rather use it to show my name. So let's click on it, and then we're going to edit text here. So I'm going to say Jessica in line 1. Line 2 is Okolie, that's my name. And then we're going to apply. Yeah, there is much more you can do, but because it's advanced and I don't want you to get confused, I want you to learn the basics first. You can also change the text style here. Let's choose this color here and then click on apply. Oh, I have to apply to the second one as well. So let's go to edit text, line 2, apply the same color and apply. So now both of them have the color, and this is how it's going to look like. You see how it appears? Although it's really slow, I don't like how they appear. The duration is really slow. So let's pause that. So what we're going to do is to click on this time duration here, and it will give us the chance to reduce the time duration. So let's reduce it. If you take it back, you're reducing it. Don't reduce it too much because it's become invisible. So let's just reduce it to, let's say 9. Apply. And now let's see how it goes. You see, it's more faster than it was. So for now, I'm going to delete this text because it's so unnecessary. I just wanted to show you how to do that. But I'm going to add text here, which is a manual one. It's not a template. And with this one, you can move it anywhere you want. I want to move it up here, and I'm going to change the name by clicking inside the box. I'll delete what's inside and type what I want. Let me extend it so that the name would be in one line, and then reduce the size. Yeah, so that's it. And you can align it wherever you want. It's just your preferred choice. As usual, in time and duration, you can edit how long you want it to appear and disappear, and just basically do whatever you want to do. Play around with it and see what you actually like and what you don't like. You can also edit the direction of the shadow of the text and the animation. Move in. If I want the animation, if I want it to, let's see how this animation looks like, this oval animation. Ooh, okay. Okay. I see it. I see it. I like it. I want it. But it's too slow, so I'll make the duration a little bit faster. So let's see how it plays. Yeah, that's fast. And so if you want the text to appear throughout the video, you have to extend it till the end. I want the text to start from the beginning, so I'm going to move it to the beginning. So throughout the video, we are going to be seeing the text up here as my watermark or just my name. So the next thing we're going to check is effects. They have a couple of effects, but honestly, as a beginner, you probably don't need effects because it does not do much to the video except your video actually requires effects. So let me just add it. You just drag it as always to the effect track. This is the effect track here, so you drag it here and look, this is the border effect, and now it has added a border to your video. And if you want it to be throughout the video, as always, just extend it till the end of the video. Now the only downside to this app is that it does not have stickers, music and sound effects. So with that, you can always import it yourself, like you saw at the beginning. If we go to my media library, I imported music and sound effects, and you can drag it to the audio track here. This is the audio track and this is the music. So I imported this music from YouTube Studio Library Music. It's free and there is no copyright. So as a beginner, this is something you should know, because if you upload your videos, you don't want to get copyright claims. So you can get your free music from YouTube Studio. You can always reduce the volume of the music here, and just you can even choose to fade it in and fade it out. You know, when you're watching a video and at the beginning of the video the music sounds really slow, and then at some point the tempo increases, and then at the end it reduces. So that's what this fade in and fade out is used for. You can also add sound effects. I downloaded sound effects from a website called Pixabay. You can download free sound effects from there, so at least, and import it to this software, and then you have your sound effects. And for stickers, you can also do the same. You can download it in form of an image. You can also download it in form of a video, and you'll be good to go. So that's basically it. Oh, I think I haven't taught you how to add filters, or just edit the whole image of the video. There is so much more you can do. You can also reverse play. You can play with speed. So if you want the video to be sped up, you can do that here. Also, to blur your image, you can do that here as well. I don't think that will be necessary. We can also change voice. You can change your voice from a man to a woman, and from a woman to a man. It depends. Let me increase the volume of this clip and see, and show you how the voice changes. Yeah, so volume, I'm going to increase it, and then I'm going to, let's take this arrow here, and now let's go to man. Let's play.
So everyone and their grandmothers are now content creators. So everyone and their grandmothers
We also have for robots
are now content creators. Are now content creators.
Now it's sounding really slow because my laptop is overheating. I have too many editing softwares in it and it's already filled up, so I need to delete some of them. But basically, yeah, to do that, you go to color filter and you can edit the exposure, reduce or increase it based on your level of lighting. You can also increase contrast, saturation. This saturation will be good to add colors to your videos. I particularly like saturation. Even if you don't make changes to exposure and contrast, you can make some minor changes to saturation to make your video look brighter. And then you can also go to color and filter, but it's more advanced, but you can also just play around with it till you get used to it, and just play around with it. The temperature, if you want it cold, if you want it warm, but just whatever you do, don't do too much. Oh, I kind of like this cold one. It looks so cinematic. I love it. And you can also add tints if you want. Oh, this looks so cinematic. I love it. And if you scroll down, you would also see how to sharpen. You can sharpen your video. Click here and it would help you do that. Always, but make sure that you're not doing too much always, because if you do too much or if you do too little, then you have a problem. I would advise you to leave this sharpened for a little bit. And when you're done, always click on apply and it would apply whatever you've done. Oh my god, look at this. It looks so color graded. It looks like a movie. I really like it. I like what I did here. So that's basically it for Videoproc Blogger. I hope you find this useful, and as a beginner, this is literally all you need if you're just starting content creation. And then when you start making some money, or when you start upgrading your editing skills, you can upgrade to more intricate or more detailed editing softwares. Now, if you're new here, my name is Jessica Okolie, and here I teach you how to use AI, tech, and editing softwares as a beginner. So if you're a beginner and you have no idea on how to use this, trust me, here I make it easy for you, because here I teach you exactly how I wish I was taught when I started. So if you're interested, make sure you like and subscribe and stay notified so that you can always see my videos whenever I upload. Also, please share my videos. If you share my video, in fact, even if you don't want to subscribe, sharing my video will be so useful to me, because YouTube does not share my videos as much as I want it to be shared, and I need my videos to get out there as much as possible, because there are other people that would need this video that are not seeing it. So please help me with that, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.